Now we have two test files, purchase test and inventory test. So if you need to execute all the tests from both the files, both the test files, what do we do? For that, we need to have a new XML file, which is called testng.xml. So let's add that file and then configure our test there. So I'm going to add a new file. Okay, so here let's name it as test suite.xml. You can give any name for this. It has to be an XML file. Okay, testsuite.xml is the name that I'm giving. It's commonly known as testng.xml in the industry. So here, let's fill the content. So what should be the format of that file? Let's find it out from the testng documentation. So let's Google testng.xml and let's Google it. So here you will be seeing one page directly to testng documentation. I'm going to click this link and you can see a sample file here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this file. Okay, I'm going to copy this. Oh, okay, there is a copy button here. You can click here. So let's copy to clipboard and let's come back to IntelliJ and let's paste it here. So this is a sample file, right? So here, let's fill the necessary bare minimum necessary things. Let's give a name for the suite. So I'm gonna give this suite name as maybe regression suite. So it's gonna be the name of the suite. And okay, I don't want this part. I'm just simplifying it. Okay, so we can have minimum things. So here there are classes. Okay, so there's a test tag here and you can give some name, and under that there are classes. So here you have to add whatever classes that you have to add for running the tests. So this test means it's a group of tests. Okay, so within this test group you will have multiple classes. All right, so let it be like this for the time being, and let us start including the classes here. So I'm gonna add the class. What's my class name? Purchase test. Let's start with purchase test. So it's under test, right? So let's say, okay, so it should be taking it purchase test. Okay, let's type like this and include, so that it's included like this. Okay, took the complete path to that particular test class. So likewise, let's include the inventory test as well. Inventory tests. There you go. So we have two classes added under this. Now let's try to execute this. So for executing this, we need to right click on testsuite.xml and click the run button. So you can see different tests being executed. So now let's look at this. Before class method is executed, and then before test, and then all the purchase tests were executed in the same order. Okay, purchase test 1, 2, 3 were executed with before method and after method, and after that, you know, after class executed for the purchase test, and then before class executed for the next one, inventory, right? And then before method, then inventory test 1, and all the remaining ones were executed, and then after class was executed for inventory tests, right? So you'll be having multiple tests configured in or created in different classes in your test suite, and you'll be including all of it in test suite.xml or testng.xml file, and you'll be able to execute everything together as a test suite.